We created this video to make life a little bit easier for you on your dog training search. So this video is meant to give you an overview of what you can expect with each different type of program and specialty as you're beginning your search, and you can start planning out your finances. So first, let's talk about group lessons. Group lessons are great for families with dogs that do pretty well around distractions. They're not going to be the best fit for a dog that gets really overwhelmed with loud noises, big groups, or if your dog is just so easily distracted that there's just no chance of them focusing if there's other people in the room. In group classes, you'll typically be in a group of anywhere between about 4 to 10 dogs and their owners. So it's a busy environment that you want to make sure that your dog can handle. The curriculum is already laid out for you, so you don't have a lot of say in what you want your trainer to help you work through. It's more going to be about picking a group class that focuses on the skills that you are trying to achieve. So these can be things like leash skills, attention around distractions, sits and downs, and then there can be some more advanced ones where you might work on agility, off-leash skills, group socialization, things like that. But it's really up to you to find that group class that fits what you're looking to work for. Group classes are ideal for families that are very motivated and like working hands-on with their dogs. If you get a lot of pride out of working with your dog and seeing your dog's success from the work that you put into it, group classes could be a great fit for you. They're not a great fit for families with dogs that are overly excitable and can't focus around a lot of distractions. And they're also not a great fit for families who need a little bit more one-on-one time, a little bit more attention from your trainer, because they just can't provide that in a group environment. When we are looking at pricing for group classes, a typical class could range anywhere from about $150 to $300 for an entire session. So that's anywhere from about typically 4 to 8 classes where you're working in the group with your trainer. The next option for families is private lessons. Private lessons are great for families that need that one-on-one time, like we mentioned, and can really dive into very specific skills that you want to work on with your trainer. So this is your opportunity to say, I need help with jumping, I need help with barking, I need help with whatever it is that you need. And your trainer can help you set up a plan specifically to meet those unique goals, and they will work one-on-one with you and your dog to work through those. Depending on the trainer that you work with, you may pay for either one lesson at a time, or you may pay for a group of lessons. So for example, our private lessons are sold in a package of 5. So when you sign up, you are automatically signing up for 5 lessons with your trainer. Lessons are spaced out, typically a couple of weeks at a time, to give you time to practice your skills, and then you come back and you keep adding on top of those skills in between lessons. When we are talking about pricing for private lessons, it really has a wide range, and this depends on your area, it depends on the trainer's level of expertise, and then again, it also depends on what behaviors you want to be working on. A rough estimate for private lessons can start you at about $50 per hour of the trainer's time, and they go up from there. The next training program would be day training. Day training is fairly new in the world of dog training, but we offer it and we love it because it's a really great way to balance your trainer having some time with your dog and then you also having some time with your dog. So in a day training program, you are dropping your dog off in the morning, your dog works all day with your trainer and another group of dogs, and then you pick it up in the evening. This is really nice for some families that don't want to send their dog away for training, but that also need a little bit of extra help hands-on with your dog. Your trainer will do a lot of the heavy lifting for you in teaching your dog your basic commands, how to walk on leash, how to stop some of these problem behaviors, and then they show you how to maintain that training and how to practice at home to make sure that you are successful. The best day training programs are also going to include lessons for you and your family so that you can learn those skills and be successful. It's not worth your investment if your trainer does all of the work, but then you don't know how to maintain it at home. So make sure you're finding a program that builds you up and make sure that you understand and are learning right alongside your dog. Again, prices can vary quite a bit, but we typically see that day training programs start at about $300 per week of training. And this is again dependent on how many days per week your dog is in care and then how long the program is as well. The last training program that we'll discuss is Board and Train. Board and Train is a very popular program because it is very successful, but it's also the most expensive. So we'll dive into that next. In a board and train program, your dog goes and lives with a trainer or at the training facility for anywhere from 1 up to potentially 8 weeks at a time, where they are living and breathing their training program. So it's really great for working through some difficult behaviors, but it's also a great option for just building up a dog's confidence, making sure that a dog really understands those skills. By living with the trainer, your trainer can create a lot of structure and a lot of routine and work through a lot of those behaviors that you simply may not have time to because you're also juggling work or school or kids' soccer schedules. So your trainer can help give you that extra push to really work through some of these behaviors in a short period of time that you're not able to just because of how busy life can get. One thing you'll really want to focus on when deciding on a board and train program is making sure that your trainer has a very good plan for transferring over their knowledge to you and your dog after the program is complete. It's very likely that your trainer will be able to work with your dog and see amazing results, but it's, again, not worth your investment if you can't follow through with that and make sure that your dog can perform those same commands and skills when it comes back home. So make sure that your trainer does follow-up lessons, offers follow-up care so that you can be successful long-term with your dog. When we're talking about pricing, the average price range for a board and train program is roughly $1,000 per week. What I do hope is that you've had the opportunity to learn about different training programs and their benefits and maybe the reasons that they may not work best for you, and then making sure that you find a trainer that you feel comfortable with. This is going to be huge for making sure that you're successful long term.